What is fat grafting? What are its clinical applications and how beneficial it is as a cosmetic procedure for you? Hello friends, I am Dr. Diksha Dixit, a plastic surgeon from Delhi, and today I will give you some information about fat grafting through a series of videos which will help you answer your queries and also give you an overview of what fat grafting is about. And I hope that by the end of this video, you're able to make a decision for yourself if you're planning to get a fat grafting done on yourself. What is fat grafting or lipofilling? Now, fat grafting is a process in which we take out fat from certain parts of your body and inject it in the desired area. Now, fat grafting can be of three major types. It can be either macro fat grafting, micro or nano fat. That depends upon the size of the fat particles which we are injecting in the desired area. Now, macro fat is usually injected in areas where we are targeting large areas. Microfat is injected in smaller areas or in special areas like face where the fat particle size has to be small. There is an advanced version of fat grafting which we call as nano fat grafting. In this, the fat is usually churned and processed into liquid form so that it can be injected through a syringe. And this application of nano fat is completely different from micro or macro fat grafting. Now, how is fat taken out? How does the fat grafting go about? Usually, I will first tell you about the donor areas of fat grafting. Donor areas are usually large areas of your body which has sufficient deposit of superficial fat, like your tummy, your belly area, your thigh and your buttock areas. These are the usual sites from where we take out fat. Now, fat is taken out through very small size cannulas, and through sterile techniques it is then processed, filtered and churned into the desired particle size, be it macro fat or micro fat, depending upon the target area where we are injecting the fat. Mostly fat grafting is an OPD procedure which is done under local anesthesia, except in cases where large areas are involved, where we have to target large areas like breast. Now, this fat grafting is a very safe procedure because we are injecting your own body tissue, so the chances of side effects or tissue reactions are negligible. Now, what are the conditions in which we use fat grafting? Fat grafting is usually done for two main things. One, to give a filling effect or volume effect, and the other is to give a rejuvenation or a remodeling effect. If we start with volume or filling effect, we inject fat into that part of the body or that target areas which are deficient of volume, which either have been depleted of volume over time, or there are certain by birth defects, or there are asymmetries in the body. So if we start from face, usually with facial aging, the tissue of the middle part of the face, they sag down. So to give sag down, and there is loss of volume because of loss of fat in the underlying tissue. So in that cases, to give a volume effect, to give a youthful effect, we fill the mid face with fat grafting, and it is a long lasting procedure. Once injected and the fat has taken up, it is a permanent solution to some of the problems. We also do fat grafting to equalize or improve the facial asymmetries as well. Now, if we come down, breast is a very common area where we do fat grafting because in cases of hypomastia, breast asymmetries or by birth deficiencies in growth of breast, we inject fat to make the breast symmetrical to the other side. Also, in patients who do not desire a foreign body like implant, fat grafting is a very good alternative and it is a long-lasting procedure. Similarly, now there is a lot of fad about Brazilian butt lift. Brazilian butt lift is nothing but fat grafting to the butts, which is a natural way of enhancing your butts and getting it a desired shape. Similarly, in depressed scars, be it post-traumatic or acne scars, where there is loss of underlying fat, we use fat to fill the deficient area. Now, coming to an advanced technique of fat grafting, which has broadened its spectrum of use, is nano fat grafting. In nano fat grafting, the fat is processed, filtered and churned to a liquid-like state, in which essentially there are no fat cells but stem cells which are derived from the fat cells. These stem cells, like any other stem cells of the body, help in forming, rejuvenating and remodeling the tissue in which they are injected, so as to improve the quality of the tissue there. So essentially, nanofat grafting is used where we have to enhance or improve the quality of the skin and give it a soft, supple appearance. So its clinical application is mainly in scar remodeling, in tough resistant scars where we have to improve the quality of the scar, like acne scars. It has a very good role in burn scar management when we have scars which are very tough and in areas of face where we want to improve the quality of the scar. Similarly, it has a very effective role and in rejuvenation of the face or rejuvenation of any part of the body, because if we inject it under the skin, the skin quality, the suppleness, the softness and the youthful appearance of the skin improves. So it is very helpful in improving the fine lines and the static wrinkles that develop with age. Nowadays, we are combining micro-fat grafting or macro-fat grafting along with nano-fat grafting to give improved results. Especially in the video which we have shown the remodulation of how we do the remodulation of a scar to improve its result. To give the volume or the filling effect, we have used micro-fat grafting in this along with nano-fat grafting to improve its quality, especially in the face. Fat grafting can also be used with other procedures like facial resurfacing, dermabrasions, lasers, and it has an increased clinical application along with PRP technique to improve the results, especially of scars and of the face rejuvenation. I hope this video has given you sufficient information to make a decision for yourself. If you have any further queries, please feel free to write to us, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you are updated with our subsequent videos and we are able to solve further queries of yours.